Many clients send me a door photo. Then they ask, how much is this semi-solid core door? But I can't give an accurate price from one photo. The design may look the same, but the core inside may be completely different. Today, I will show you how to compare quotations from different door suppliers.
A semi-solid core door is a customized product. The design and color shown in a photo are only part of the product. The quotation is also affected by the door leaf size, the total door leaf thickness, the thickness of the face panels, the material used for the semi-solid core, the internal holes or grooves, the door frame and architrave materials, reinforcement around the lock and hinge areas, hardware preparation, packaging, order quantity, and the required production lead time. The more information the client provides, the more accurate the quotation will be.
If you set only one photo, the factory has to guess. We guess the size, we guess the core, and we also guess your budget. The final price may be very different from what you actually need. These cores can all be called semi-solid core, but they are not a different product. This one is particleboard, this one is solid timber, and this one is a 3D solid timber core. The materials are different.
Semi-solid core door is a broad product name. It does not tell the client exactly which core material or structure is being used. A semi-solid core door may use a tubular particleboard core, a tubular solid timber core, a close-spaced solid timber core, a stress relief grooved solid timber core, or a 3D cross-slotted solid timber core. Therefore, a quotation that only says semi-solid core does not provide enough information. The client should also confirm whether the core is particleboard or solid timber, the thickness of the core, how the holes or grooves are processed, how much supporting material remains inside, and whether the core has been recombined and reinforced after machining.
Do not look only at the name semi-solid core. Ask one more question. What is actually inside the door?
Let us compare three common semi-solid core structures. A tubular particleboard core offers good dimensional consistency and is commonly used for hotel, apartment and large volume projects. A tubular solid timber core uses solid timber, which must be further machined to form the internal holes. Both the material and processing costs are therefore higher. A 3D solid timber core requires slots to be cut into the timber strips. The strips are then recombined with plywood, adhesive and pressing. This adds more production steps. Based on the projects we have handled, the price difference between tubular particleboard, tubular solid timber and 3D solid timber cores is usually around 5% to 8%. The actual difference depends on the door size, timber species, order quantity and processing requirements.
Some cores use less timber, but they need more processing. So, less material does not always mean a low price. You also need to look at how the core is produced. This also happens very often at the beginning. The client only asks for the lowest price. So the supplier quotes a base semi-solid core door. Later, the client wants better material. The price then changes.
When the client provides only a photo and asks for the lowest price, the supplier may calculate the quotation using a basic specification, such as a 45 mm door leaf, thinner face panels, a tubular particleboard core, a basic door frame, no hardware preparation, and standard packaging. During later discussions, the client may request a 50 mm or 55 mm door leaf, a solid timber core, reinforced lock and hinge areas, an upgraded sealing system, or wooden crate packaging. When these specifications change, the price also changes. This does not mean that the supplier has changed the price of the same product. It means that the product itself is no longer the same.
At the quotation stage, you only look at the lowest price. At the ordering stage, you start asking for better quality. These are already two different products.
Even when two quotations list the same semi-solid core structure, other specifications may still be different. For example, is the door leaf 45 mm or 50 mm thick? Are the face panels 3 mm or 4 mm thick? Are the architraves made from MDF, plywood or solid timber? Is the door frame made from plywood or solid timber? Is enough solid material retained around the perimeter of the door leaf? Are the lock and hinge areas reinforced? Is per adhesive or AVA adhesive used? Is the moisture content of the solid timber properly controlled? Some of these differences cannot be seen from the finished appearance. However, the adhesive, timber moisture content and internal reinforcement can affect long-term bonding, shrinkage and deformation.
Two doors may have the same design. They may have the same size. They may even have a similar weight. But the price can still be different. Many cores are hidden inside the door.
A semi-solid core door quotation must also show whether it includes only the door leaf or a complete door system. Adding the following items may increase the total quotation by around 15% to 20%, depending on the project. The door frame, architraves, ceiling strips, CNC lock hole machining, hinge slot machining, a drop-down door seal, cardboard, foam and corner protectors, timber reinforcement, pallets, or wooden crates. A supplier quoting only the door leaf cannot be directly compared with a supplier offering a complete door set.
Always ask what is included in the price. Don't look only at the final number. Many clients think if I choose the most expensive semi-solid core, the door will have very good sound insulation. It's not that simple.
The semi-solid core affects the sound insulation of the door leaf, but sound insulation depends on the complete door system. The final result is also affected by the door leaf thickness, the door frame structure, the flatness of the door leaf and frame, a double rebated ceiling structure, perimeter seals, a drop-down door seal, the gaps between the door leaf and frame, and the installation quality. Even with a 3D solid timber core, sound can still pass through a large gap beneath the door. A suitable core must work together with the frame, seals and bottom sealing system. Sound insulation is similar to the weakest link principle. The final performance is controlled by the weakest part of the complete door system.
A good core is important, but it's not everything. The door leaf, frame, seats, and bottom seal must work together. Not every room needs the most expensive core.
Budget hotels, standard apartments, rental properties and large volume projects do not always need 3D solid timber cores in every room. Standard rooms can use tubular particleboard cores. Suites and more important rooms can use tubular solid timber cores. Master bedrooms, studies, villas and areas with higher material requirements can use 3D solid timber cores. Using different core grades within the same project can control the total budget while placing higher grade materials where they are genuinely needed.
A reasonable solution does not mean using most expensive material everywhere. It means using the right core in the right room. Before comparing semi-solid core door quotation, check this question first.
First, is the core made from particleboard or solid timber? Second, what type of holes or grooves are used inside the core? Third, what are the thicknesses of the core, face panels and complete door leaf? Fourth, how are the lock area, hinge area and door perimeter reinforced? Fifth, what adhesive is used, and how is the timber moisture content controlled? Sixth, does the quotation include the door frame, architraves and hardware preparation? Seventh, does it include the sealing system and packaging? Eighth, is the selected core suitable for the actual rooms in the project? Quotations from different suppliers can only be compared after these conditions have been aligned.
Different products can all be called semi-solid core doors. The material and structure inside may be completely different. So do not compare only the price per door. First, confirm that you are comparing the same product. Then compare the material, processing, accessories, and after sales support. The final comparison should be based on the total project cost, not only the price of one door leaf.